Ada. Ampun, aing mah ampun. Sinyal warga sinyalnya nih. Susah sekali guys. Bikin emosi sinyalnya. Berboros lawan manusia. Oke guys, jadi jaringan di sini kayak kuda. Sinyalnya GSM geser sedikit modar. Saya lagi coba tes wifi baru guys. Tapi ternyata
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. Everyone please welcome the two sides.
Selamat datang di jaringan padel.
Two added minutes has been indicated. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
besok akan ada okan bansos, Bang. Oh iya ya. Kurang tahu sih, Bang. Kurang tahu pasti. Baru nyoba soalnya ini baru download.
There will be 1 minute added time. And please welcome our lads to the field. There will be 1 minute added time.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. In with the challenge. Gallagher gets a foot in here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Galan. Gallagher. Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great vision. Llorente takes aim and crosses. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rashford. Over to the other side. That is ended up in no man's land. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Alvarez. Nicely shaped ball. That is a brilliant interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rashford. And the pass is intercepted. Fermin. He's found a way. Fermin! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He is through here. That is very well defended. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Solot. And it's Llorente. Llorente made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Gallagher does well to get it back.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Barrios. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Lewandowski. Lopez.
Oh, great feat, that.
And that's another good win of the ball. Nicely aimed pass. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's superb. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been cut short. Barrios. Solot. Simeone. Llorente looking to run onto it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. He's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
De Jong. Pedri. That pass isn't the best. Gallagher. Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. Gallagher.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Baina. Alvarez. Now it's Baina. Rashford. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. Lenormand does really well to win the ball there. And this is Lewandowski. Gallagher. Llorente. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski.
That was lovely, that.
And he's running through. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Barrios. And Lenormand. And it's Jimenez. Barrios. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gallagher. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Koundé. This is De Jong. Yamal. And it's Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's Simeone. Foot in. Barrios engages and forces him off the ball. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! Yes! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
Lemah.
They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Llorente. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Simeone. Now it's Solot. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Barrios. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's a good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This looks promising. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Jimenez has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Rafinha. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. Alvarez. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe running with the ball. Oh, just skip. Mbappe! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona take what... And that's it. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I really like the look of Clement Longley, Peter. The Frenchman, like a lot of his compatriots of the same generation, seemed so good on the ball, probably because he was a fullback, at least in his academy days, so good pace and covering, both very useful strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Viner! Oh, that's superb. Valverde, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. He can run onto that. And he's intervened well there. Lo Celso, and it's Amrabat. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Isco, and he's... Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pressing high and with purpose. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, it's Selamat. He could be in here. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
It didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That looks a cracking ball. Rodriguez has it out wide and in space. Up he goes! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Marcó en el minuto 19 el dorsal 8.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a searching pass. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. And the shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bartra. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Alvarez. Baina. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Bakambu. Now, can they get him away? Valverde could try cutting. It's a mighty effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the...
Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Galan. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Gallagher. Llorente. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Gallagher. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
And that's one back! The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Longley.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Played out towards the right wing. Ricardo Rodriguez. Llorente. Now he's off and running. Galan. There's the whistle for half-time.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las jugadas más destacadas de la primera parte.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going...
Tries a shot! Oh, that's another chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet.
Tolol final.
Not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is a little undercooked. Charlotte.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bartra. And it's Rodriguez. And Alexander-Arnold. Bartra. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. And that's definitely not his best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Alvarez. Oh, well played, well played.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Simeone. Alvarez. Llorente. Llorente has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern
Se
lecture.
va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, what can they come up with here? Llorente! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez, who's set up one goal so far. Not the most accurate pass. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He comes flying in! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Galan. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Gallagher. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gallagher. Simeone. Driving forward. And here's Alvarez. He's looking wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lenormand spots it and intercepts. Gallagher, and it's Barrios. That's Selamat. Simeone. Nicely aimed pass. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barrios. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Barrios has a shot! That's been cut out, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And here's Alvarez. And it's Baina. Galan looking to run onto it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Yes, it's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Baina takes a look up. Lovely feet. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barrios.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Galan. Ball looks a good one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Solot. Valverde wins the duel this time. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. The Normal. Simeone. Gallagher. Passing is crisp and sharp. Llorente. Barrios. Tchouameni, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Rodrigo. It's played through for him. Bellingham, he's beaten the last man. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving forward. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham, here's on to chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. Galan with the clearance. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Bellingham. Played into the chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Galan. And it's Gallagher. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pablo Barrios.
Un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Good ball, good take. Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Barrios. Threads one in. Rodrigo in acres of space out. Chance for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that has put paid to that. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's got away. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Alvarez! And That's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gallagher powering forward here. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And it's in! They're back within reach! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? Raspadori, he's found a way through. Rudiger getting this one clear. Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodrigo, there he goes, motoring forward. Lenormand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out of play for a throw. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barrios. Lenormand. Now, can they get him away? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pablo Barrios cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Bellingham, who played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. Oh, they could be caught out here. And now they can clear their lines. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 6, Coque.
Galan. And he's on his way. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Anjing tolol.
Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. So now the difference is 3. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the through ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Madrid have their second corner now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Galan goes sliding in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Rodrigo. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gallagher running with the ball. A probing pass. He can run onto that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Looking to play him in. Chouameni. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mbappe, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Looking tidy in possession here.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Gonzalez. Referee's given a throw. Llorente and Gonzalez. Gallagher. Koke. Chouameni. Now it's Goulet. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of trickery. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here.
And that will be it. So that is it, the end of the road. Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because...
Chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. A momentary lapse, mercilessly... There's the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim...
He's tried one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Chance to deliver. He rises! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chance! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mexico have a free kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's one-on-one, surely! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Steve Messi! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Crosses it in. Bullish header! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Big chance, must be! Takes a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players?
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, big chance! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough. It's Kane! It's there! And that is goal number 20.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Kane! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. He's having a shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even
Has a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
a message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Oh, they couldn't. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Decent chance! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Oh, taken with style. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, well played. Fernando. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Not the most convincing of passes, and smartly reclaimed. Hangs one in, he's got two! Plenty to aim, and the shot! And that has faded wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate. He's going for goal! A whisker high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And here's Kane. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And just like that, he's into double figures now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Big header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Robertson. And it's Serginho. And Dyke kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Jimenez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now there's... and the shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets to show off his quick feet. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's on it, can he get away? Ruben Neves. And it's Kane, driving forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Caicedo. They're urging him to shoot. It's a goal kick. Robertson. Serginho. To Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. Oh, good ball. And can he finish it? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never...
Great chance! No, not quite.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so...
Oh, terrible pass. He's through and all alone. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Fernandez. There's the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Serginho. In with the challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing great feet there. Steaming on goalwards. And he shoots! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Caicedo. And it's Ruben Neves.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shoot. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up! And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi. Spread it left. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. He's in a great position. Decent chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
Can he finish? Milan with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. The ball goes in. Gets his head on it! He scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Fernandes. And it's Valverde. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
That's the keeper's ball. Van Dijk. And he can clear it away. Out for a throw. Kane. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Serginho. What a throw in. Real chance! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high. He has found a way through. Tries to cross. He's got full. Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now to play for a goal kick. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Fernandez. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, they've got plenty back. They can deal with that. Oh, good-looking ball. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance, surely! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well, face-to-face, big chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. Milan can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got on the... Can he finish? It's run loose. In he goes again. Goal, Milan! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Kane bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Akanji, more and more pressure on the ball here. Neymar. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. And that is out of play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's made its way to him. Donnarumma gets it away. Looking for options for movement. And this is Kane. He's got away with one there. Milan have their second corner now. Point-blank header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bullish header! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose here. Pings in across, throws in his head. Oh no, this does not look good. That's very neat. The ball goes in, he rises! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
In with the challenge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Caicedo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan have their third corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's on it. Can he get away? Fernandez. Fernandez. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. This might spell danger. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And Robertson. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. And it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way past. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that means just...
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Takes the shot. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on...
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's nice. It's Kane! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their fate.
Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Robertson gets across to intercept that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Showing good feet. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. It's in! It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Smoothly does it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's missed it.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min does well to get it back. Now it's Fernandez. Tries to pass it through. He is just caressing the ball. Delivers the ball. It's a mighty effort! It's hit the uprights.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Akanji. Out to the right. Robertson cuts out the pass. That is lovely. Now there's a fine ball. He's in a... He's having a shot! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And the shot! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Great skill, that's nice. In by Messi, he gets big! And that's past the post.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Gets to show off his quick feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Messi. It's a throw-in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Akanji. Caicedo. That has not gone well. Neymar chasing after it. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have done it. Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Some really good ball movement. Good shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. The ball goes in. Oh, that should get the job done.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's crossed into the... He's having a shot! Off the post! Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing.
It's full! It's bounced back off the post. He's scored! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
This is Jimenez. Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. Thinks about the shot. Drogba.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Forlan. Drogba. Decent shot! And another try! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Now it's Fernandes. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Drogba. He's looking wide. And he shoots! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man...
Messi! No, that's just wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi. Valverde. Played out to the right. Valverde. Drogba. Done delicately. Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. Hoisted in, and the keeper beats it away. Drogba. And it's Fletcher. And the counter is on. Here's the header! Referee's had a look, and he's put his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Signore e signori, attenzione, è un annuncio importante. Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... And it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, that pass isn't the best. Drogba! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, smashing header! And it's headed over. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
It's full on! Oh, what? In he goes again! Messi. That's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And they win it back again. Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now then, oh, he's been caught on it here. In by Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kane. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good defending, very good defending. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out, looking for the run. Now there's a Drogba! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Now it's Forlan. Fletcher has it in a wide. And the finish! And that's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Kane. Now it's Forlan. Akanji makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. And
Real chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Climbs up big! And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Now it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank, and he's only too happy to take that back. Fernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's managed to get free. Kane. Ball comes in. And they're back on the ball again.
Ci saranno 3
Valverde.
minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now this could be a chance. And he plays one through. Great ball, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen.
Tes. Tes. 1 2 3, tes 1 2 3, tes 1